Hey there, gamers! Coverfire here again, and hello to the Filipino gaming community and all the players of SEA region. For today, we have another D3 Reaper of Souls video for you. And for simple build and gameplay, it's going to be our monk here. So for this build, I call this build the Rasen Shuriken monk. I also like anime. For this build, I'm using a 5-piece Patterns of Justice, but still getting all the 6-piece bonus. And for the armor, out of luck, I have the Primal for the armor. Okay, so for 2, Sweeping Wind gains every rune, and movement speed is increased by 5% per stack. Then 4, attacking with Tempest Rush, reduce damage taken by 50% and increases spirit regen by 50. Then 6, attacking with Tempest Rush while Sweeping Wind is active increases the size of Sweeping Wind, also massively increase the damage by 15,000%. Alright, so for our skills, we have Cyclone Strike, Holy Rune Implosion. This is our disability skill. We pull up enemies within 34 yards and deals damage by 261%. Then we have Tempest Rush, Holy Rune Northern Breeze. We have a 500% weapon damage as Holy while channeling Tempest Rush. And then we have Fist of Thunder, Thunderclap, our lightning rune. We teleport to the enemy, dealing 200% damage and 120% damage to the enemy around it. And then we have Epiphany, physical rune. Desert Shroud is our defensive skill. We transform, and basically using this form, we gain 20 spirit regen, also reduce our damage taken by 50%. Then we have Sweeping Wind, Lightning Rune, Cyclone. We create Electrified Vortex that deals 105% within 10 yards. Looks like a Rasengan. And also, we have this certain area around us. Once we have 3 stacks or more, we get to damage them with additional 315 weapon damage as lightning. So this is like a Rasen Shuriken hovering around you. And then we have our mantra of salvation. Physical rune is Perseverance. So when we activate the skill, we gain 20% increase elemental resistance. And then passively, we have it activated, we gain 40% increased resistance to all elements within 60 yards. Then for our passive, we have Determination, increasing our damage by 4%, maximum of 20 with every enemy within 12 yards. And then we have Harmony, 40% of single elemental resistance, instead increase all elemental resistance. And then we have Relentless Assault, additional 20% damage to enemies that are blinded, frozen, or stunned. And then we have Momentum, moving 25 yards increases damage by 20% for 6 seconds. Then for our supplemental items, we have on our shoulder Lefebvre Solilique. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but this item reduces our damage by 50% every time we use Cyclone Strike. And then we have Flavor of Time. Since we are using this build for GR pushing, pylon effects last twice as long. And then we have our set ring, Bastions of Will, focus and restrain. Each time we use resource generating attack, we deal 50% increased damage. And same goes if we use a resource spending attack, increases our damage as well with 50%. And then we have our belt, Cord of the Sherma. This would help us provide additional crowd control effects, creating a chaos field that blinds and slow enemies for 4 seconds. Then we have our spirit guards. As you could notice, we have two perfect roll items. The shoulder, actually three. The shoulder, the belt, and the spirit guards bracers. Our primary skills reduces our damage taken by 60% for 3 seconds. So these are maximum rolls, 50, 60, and then 4 seconds here. Then for our weapon, we have Vengeful Wind, increasing the stack of Sweeping Wind by 10 and increases damage by 799%. Perfect roll is 800, so good. And then we have Won Kim Lao. Hitting with Tempest Rush will activate Cyclone Strike, so no need to cast Cyclone Strike. And both skills deal 593% damage. So perfect roll is 600, so almost there. So it's good. Alright, for our legendary gems, we have 3 level 90 gems here. One is Taeguk, increases our armor by 2%. And also we gain 5.60 increased damage for 1.5 seconds, maximum of 10 stacks when we're using a channeling skill. And then we have Bane of the Powerful. Every time we kill an elite pack, we gain 20% increased damage for 120 seconds, 2 minutes, and then we gain 15% permanent damage reduction and damage increase against elites. And then we have Bane of the Trap. All enemies under crowd control will have an increased damage of 42%. Also, we have an aura that reduces the movement speed of enemies by 15 yards by 30%. For all other gems, we're prioritizing toughness. So for the headgear cooldown, reduction by 12.5, all resist on the armor and pants. And then for our weapons, emeralds for additional 130% each crit damage. For this build, I have 536 crit damage. If you could go for a 600 in your build, that is really good. That is the best case scenario. Then for our cube, we have balance. Tempest Rush increase 600% damage when we're hitting 3 or fewer enemies. It gains also 100% crit chance. Then we have Caesar's Memento. Enemies take 800% increased damage from our Tempest Rush when they are suffering from crowd control. And then last but not the least is Ring of Royal Grandeur. Reduces the number of items required for set bonuses by 1, and as you can see, we only have 5 pieces of the Patterns of Justice, and we're still getting the 6-piece bonus thanks to this ring. Alright, so for this build, we're going to provide you a gameplay to see how viable and how effective is this. Alright, so let's do this.
Done.
So cast your Sweeping Wind and Epiphany and also Tempest Rush right away, because we wanted to have that defense because we don't have that stack yet. So keep that in mind. Alright, so just use your Fist of Thunder and the mantra at the same time. It will activate at the same time, getting that damage resistance and also that damage buff.
This fight is
So
over.
use it every 3 to 5 seconds. get that additional damage reduction by 50%. And then make sure to get the pylons because we have flavor of time in our amulet, so we get twice as long in terms of duration of the pylons. So you won't receive any damage in this case because I have the shield pylons. So take advantage of that and engage elite enemies without any strain.
That's how we do it in Kingsport.
This fight is over. A vicious strike. Your flaws are revealed. A vicious strike.
Alright, another key. Our gauge for the crit margin is around 70%. So flavor
the wrath
time
of
is
Nitan.
really good as an amulet because you get that buff for the pylons for a lot of things. So basically, in this case, we're dealing a lot of damage. Okay, this is good. We have the power pylon. We're getting that damage buff.
The gods strike through me. That ability is not yet my runes are closing. Feel the wrath of Nitan!
The Rift Guardian has
Right.
come.
It's done. And there we go. So another easy peasy build for you guys. So
I
make
must
sure
lessen
to
my burden.
drop a like and make some comment if you have some question regarding this build. I'll be happy to answer them, and also
I can't carry anymore.
If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. So then again, thank you.